Clash, the TAWS legend, and Andy, the moderator supreme extraordinaire person, who also does commentary and stuff.
That's destroyed me in TL like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, you were just about a step away from getting to the U rank. That was really unfortunate.
We were both 1 match away.
By the way, Pidge, is your voice getting streamed out? By the way,
Yes, I believe so.
Okay then.
Wait, alright, one second.
I think we didn't go round into. A weird situation I usually have in Stacking Arena, But anyways.
Top 8? No, that's interesting.
So we're starting off from winners top 8 matches, right?
This is true.
By the way, Clash, if you're listening if you're here, can you please make a response at your earliest convenience?
Okay.
By the way, Pitch, have you already mentioned the top 8 players? I mean, match 43.
It's match 43. That's
Dan versus NML. Yep.
No. We're gonna do Boggled.
Oh, we do Boggled first, so you could get lunch or dinner.
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. We're starting off with match 44 then. Boggled Toggle versus Fufu. Pitch, if you don't mind, can you please show their stats, by the way?
I don't even know who's playing. I just know Boggle's playing.
The other one is Fufu.
Flash, I think you need to join back to the stream room right now. Dreams go. Oh, wait a second.
Maybe just because I'm headed to silent or something, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Pitch just made their own room.
This is true.
Alright.
Yeah, it's best for the host to do it, so that's cool.
1 second. Okay, it's Fufu and Boggle.
I really hate the fact that the room code is really case sensitive.
It's just all caps. That's all. That's like custom Tetra rune codes.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, we'll give them first to 1 warm up.
Looks like we're about to start the warm-up round.
I forgot to switch the scene. I forgot to switch the whatever it's called, the background. But we'll do 1 second. I'll have to update some other stuff as well.
Okay, looks like Bogotogo is opting for. What the heck is that?
What the is Bogotogo doing?
Waffle for you is going for 5 seconds with a stable teaspoon attack, easily dominating their opponent, taking the victory of the warm-up match at the end of the day. By the way, this ain't your private room. That kind of boggles me, by the way.
I get it boggles you. Interesting.
Yeah, it's still kind of weird for me.
Does it toggle you as well?
I think you get toppled by that. Okay, let's look at the stats real quick for you with the TRR 22.1, K with the APM of 53.18, BPS of 1.666, and the PS4 of 107.78. And it's just like any other double S player that I've seen. While on the other area, Boggle Togo with the with their Tetra League point of 22.7k. And then let's take a look at their APM, BPS, and BS points. Looks like their APM is at 62. Oh, never mind.
It looks like we're about to start
This is true.
our match now. So...
Well, I was reading out the stats. Oh my gosh.
6 speed versus 6 speed. I wonder how is this one will go.
Okay, looks like we got takes the first point of this match, making the current score of 1-0. Okay, looks like both players are going for DT. But looks like Fufuya made a huge mistake while building their opener. But however, Fufuya managed to find a way out from their major mistake. Bogotogo is getting themselves very ready for sending a lot of damage to their opponents. And looks like we just the blue players have just entered the making phase. Both of the players are really good at focusing on down stacking, but as at this point, from what I see right now, looks like Fufuyu's board is kind of messy because of the missteps they made, while the Bogoto was kind of has a somewhat clean board, I have to say.
And it looks like Fufu managed to get out of the mostly of the of sacrificing the oh wait.
Okay, Bogotogo manages to pressure the opponent by sending a lot of cross and T-spin attacks, evening out the score. The current score is 1-1.
And the Bogotogo is going for a 6-spin one.
So Fufuyu's kind of lost at the very beginning of this round.
I can see we've got some hummingbird nest particles going on. A reminder to go play in hummingbird nest.
Yes, this is true.
Stratosphere.
Which is like a couple hours after our own tournament. So go play. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that king came out of the blue. While we were having some turmoil. And the voice chat, by the way, Bogotogo has pulled up a PC attack, while Fufuyu's... Oh my gosh. Bogotogo takes another point from Fufuyu, making the current score of 1-3.
It looks like Bogotogo is going for the PCO while...
Like Bogotogo wasn't able to make it. Okay, Fufuyu with... okay. Oh my... They just ended the mid-game phase where they're going back and forth just like a game of ping pong right now.
Bogotogo with... Although...
Fufuya has somehow managed to pressure Bogotogo, but Bogotogo to find a way out just in time. And even managed to pressure the opponent. Takes another point. Match point to Bogotogo with the current score of 1-4.
What should win because he's my student.
Like
Yes.
Bogotogo is going for the 6-speed while Fufu went for the 50. Oh, but not managing to get it in time.
That's kind of an unfortunate, but okay.
And it looks like Bogotogo is gonna take this match with a score of 5-1.
He really is a bummer that Fufuya didn't wasn't able to get the pieces they need to down stack and actually cancel out all the all the copies that they received. But at the very end, as Flash has mentioned before, both Silver wins this round and advances to the next round, which is winners finals. And let's take. Now we're moving to match 43, which is Dan versus NML. I wonder if any of the players has just finished their meal. That's what we got for an answer, as far as I know.
Get a quick, tasty snack, but it's a 1 a.m. We're doing the other side, right?
Yep, the other side of the top 8 brackets.
Okay, it's gonna be interesting because if I recall, both of these players are S+.
Yeah. It's a match between two S pluses, which from my experience in TAWS, it's pretty damn rare to see an S plus match in the top 8.
Especially in a non-gimmicked tournament. It's
And
Kind of
also
a
in the
remarkable
winners
thing
bracket.
indeed.
certainly a sight to see.
It's like they got pounded by a lot of high SS ranks from what we heard from NML just now. Let's take a look at the stats. NML with 56.81 APM, 1.63 GPS, and the BS point of 107.989. Yeah, it's just like any double S players. I had to be honest. They were actually really lucky with their opponent selections because of the fact that Tetra League opponent match is kind of broken.
It looks like we're about to start a war match.
I matched like 7 U ranks in a row. It's stupid.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. To say that both of the players have just entered the mid-game phase right up to the beginning of this round. Okay, there goes a huge down stick by NML, but that doesn't make any. That doesn't give it any damage to Dan. Looks like the both players are trying to get down to the bottom of the board as far as possible from what I see right now, but I actually know this kind of play style, that's the one I used when I was in like low SS.
NML seems kind of messy.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely say Dan has an advantage here.
Yeah. And it looks like Dan is gonna take this warm-up match.
NML was not that lucky enough to have the adequate pieces to go down to the bottom of the board, which is kind of unfortunate.
Did you forget to mention NML's Blitz 445,000? So it's definitely a number. Like if it was a couple months back, there would be top 1K. So maybe some blitz going on. You never know.
Okay, let the match begin.
I'm going to do a smart thing and swap the names.
Going for 6-pin while Dan is going for PCO, but
extended PC spin.
I think I saw this kind of mid-game donation before. Yeah, that's actually a 6-pin donation as far as I remember.
Looks like Dan is going for a PCO, but it seems the Jake.
It's a PC by a piece.
Yeah.
Well,
A piece too late.
so Animal has found a way of that way. Okay, good pressure from Dan, but that doesn't. Animal finds a way out just in time. Okay, looks like Animal's kind of being too greedy, you know, but I wanna if they're.
And it also seems to have paid off because it looks like Animal is starting to go down.
Hey, looks like Dan's board is kind of messy while Animal's board is kind of cleaned up. Clean right now. But looks like Dan has all.
Looks
Has,
like Animal
oh, never mind.
pressure to make Dan top out with a score of 2-0 to NML.
Yep. Okay, Dan going for PCO while NML is going for or SCPC, but maybe it's a huge misdraw while building their opener.
Seems like a misdrop from NML's end.
Okay, then going for just
That
skipping some lines, but NML's really in trouble right now. They looks like they just made a lot of misdrops, you know, and in a nick of in a short time, I guess. But looks like they have managed to find a way out. Getting ready to pressure their opponents, but then also finds a way out. Canceling out all the garbage they receive. Okay, Animal being too greedy again.
Tried to go for the grid, but failing, and that gives Dan his first point of the match.
Yeah, that was not a good move at all from NML. I have to be honest.
It's like DKI versus SDPC spin.
That's kind of a weird, one of the weirdest opener I ever seen in my life. I have to say though.
And it looks like Dan couldn't take it, and NML gets their third point of the match.
I have to say though, NML is kind of an opener player. You know, he exploits some of the very abusive openers currently, just like SCPC 6-spin and other variants derived from 6-spin. My guess is right.
NML does not manage to get the DPC loop.
And then some time to counter, then some counter attacks to NMO. A good downstack counter attack from Dan, but NMO finds a way out just in time. 10 Lion attacking from NMO. Okay.
What you said so far?
Okay, NML going for 9-0 while Dan is trying to. I don't know what they're hopeful, but they somehow manages to. Yeah.
Just enough garbage to NML and take the second point of the match. NML looks like they're going for another extended SDPC spin.
Would never use that if I were them, you know. Even though it's kind of it kind of looks lethal to me, but I'm actually a strider as most of the players in TAWS know.
Typical TAWS player. I go 20 PPS.
Yes. You're not cold clear.
But then Mel managed to get his fourth
There was
point.
like an era of
match
TAWS where all
point.
the winners are striders. It's okay. It's okay, Andy. You'll get your shine. What the? Double waist
Right.
tea, let's go.
Yeah, a weird donation, greedy donation from NMO. That could.
That's not a donation, Andy.
Yeah, I know, but that kind of looks weird to me. You know, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the fact that it's kind of weird,
It
isn't
is
it?
weird, but still not a donation.
No, but kind of foggle at the moment. I saw that weird
Almost not in the
build.
match.
NFL right now in a tricky situation with a messy board, and Dan manages to quick by with the pawn.
Okay, fine. I'll show you an example of a weird donation. This
Okay, Annabelle.
singular
Oh,
bit
yes,
that I just
yes,
sent
yes,
is a weird
so,
donation.
well, NFL going for what seems to be another extended, or never mind.
Sure, if you're insisting on SCPC is worth it.
Andy, don't you stick spin.
I occasionally do.
And it looks like our first toss breaker for the stream.
Yep. Let's see who gets the last love of this round. Okay, Dan going for PCO while Animals
You see,
is insisting
Dan-
on.
finding a solve for the PCO,
Mm-hmm.
or it's like Animal going for
Looks
another.
like Animals really good. Okay, 25 25 staff from NML. That's kind of remarkable, you know. They actually pulled off the send a lethal amount of garbage to the opponent. That's really radical.
I think that happens almost every game. Where you send a lethal amount of garbage to your opponent. Just my personal take.
By the way, are we going to stream? Or are we going to stream match 42 right away, or are we going to wait for?
I believe
match?
we can.
All right, it's up to you again. I'll leave that to you then. Hit a pitch. Pitch is having some issues right now. My guess is correct, but okay, that's kind of an awkward silence from
Restreaming the match.
the commentary channel. I really
Restreaming.
want to apologize for your inconvenience.
Making them. We have feel. Okay. Another S plus. And
We also have.
we have A over.
And now that we're moving back to the loser's bracket, we have Felix Soid and AI Overdrive.
AI Overdrive.
We have who is it called? UC champion A overdrive.
Yeah, I saw that, you know.
Alright.
The one to open a main, while the others a downstacker, you know, if my guess is right. It's just my hunch. By the way, so I could be wrong.
True.
I can run the prop program to determine whether they are a opener base player, Blanca, Fighter, or even Infinite Downstacker. But anyways, looks like they're ready for the woman match.
Big on Felix.
In the meantime, it looks like the Dreamer hostess just donated a cent to TAWS.
Yes, I did the funny 1 bit because it's a weird donation.
Kind of a very weird bit donation, I must say. We're still waiting for the players to respond on if they're ready to go.
I just don't feel like Felix is.
I'm not that a fan of this all good science, but balance, but we just face an unexpected situation right now.
Alright, Felix is dead.
Okay. And maybe we could fire some, commercials in the meantime while we wait for Felixoid.
Nah, they just came
oh,
back.
never mind.
They just came back.
Alright, fair enough.
Looks like we're about to start the warm-up match. Overdrive going for TKI while going for what seems to be a misdrop PKO, I assume.
I think it's more like misdrop SDPC or 6-spin. I guess, I could be wrong, but the build Felix was building was kind of has a fitting image of 6-spin and SDPC. Okay, a good donation cancellation from Felixoid. Okay, it looks like Felixoid finally manages to get down to the bottom of the pool, but oh gosh.
Oh no.
Yeah, they just made a huge misdrop.
Yeah.
Right off the a remarkable downstack.
It looks
Yeah.
like Overdrive is slowly recovering from that misdrop. Or maybe not.
It's just like AI Overdrive is still trying to find the best piece to get out from this nine-dimension edge situation, which they actually did. Well, Felix always
They tried to go for the grid, but but the TPs didn't come in time, and the Overdrive is gonna take this warm-up match.
looks like they're ready for the main match right now. Let the third of top 8 match begin.
Like Felix is
Going for SCPC while AO Drive made a huge mistake while building a EC. Yeah,
and that
and
TP is gonna seal the deal for this for a first round.
an easy win from Felixoid, making the current score 1-0.
Overdrive is going for TKL while Felix still going for TPC.
And now AI Overdrive is going for 9-0, but Oh, I managed to find a way out, but
Yeah.
that huge misdrop
Yeah, Overdrive having some serious misdrops.
is going to seal their fate of this round again. But miraculously, they managed to get out from the knife edge situation as we just saw. But Felix also manages to fire then a lot of continuous pressure AI Overdrive, but let's say AI Overdrive still manages to tackle the pressure they receive from Felixoid.
But not for long, because because the pressure seemed to have overwhelmed the Overdrive, giving Felix another point.
Yeah, I have to say that the nano pressuring is one of the classic pressuring methods that are used amongst a lot of players, regardless of their skill levels. You know, as far as I remember. Okay, looks like one of the players waiting for a TTT and double, while the other ones has their ball clean. P9 chain attack from Felix Soil while Overdrive manages to find a way out. They way to cancel the garbage that they receive. But looks like Felix Soil manages to instead a huge pressure to AI Overdrive at that point, but they were able to tackle it as well. And now actually managing to pressure Felix Soy and eventually taking a point for him.
Felix Soy topping out, giving AI Overdrive his first point of the match.
Okay, Felix Soy going for SCPC while AI Overdrive is going for 9-0.
Or 9-0 stacking.
Okay, Felix Soy is a bit of PC pressure, but AI Overdrive's board is really clean to get down to the bottom of the board and maybe even to the pressure Felix Soy eventually making the top out. Okay, TTS the attack from AI Overdrive. And Felix Sword is
very rich squad, which seems to have paid off from Felix.
Okay, a misdrop from Felix Sword, but that's not going to be a major issue from Felix Sword because of the fact that, you know. Okay, a misdrop.
That Topis misdrop from AI Overdrive is gonna seal the deal for this round.
Okay, Felix Sword going for seal while AI Overdrive is going for TGI. Okay, TNG pressure from Felix Sword, but AI Overdrive manages to cancel most of the garbage they received. Okay, looks like they just entered the making phase right now.
And look, AI Overdrive looking really clean out here.
Looks like both of the players are find a way to pressure their opponents.
And the misdrop from AI Overdrive putting them into quite a situation. And it's not gonna be enough to survive, and Felix Soy get into the match point.
Okay, AI Overdrive has just made it very fair to the opponent that they're going to reverse sweep and take the victory of this match. We'll see how it turns out at the very end, and see who gets the last off of this round.
Okay, Overdrive sticking to the 9-0.
Yeah.
Looks like
Yeah, Overdrive is okay. That could be a victory. Looks like
Overdrive really eyed with a messy board out there.
but somehow they managed to find a way out, you know, even though the other precarious situation they were in.
And now it looks like the opposite. Felix Soy in quite a situation, but managing to squeak. But somehow managing to squeak by. And so far, I think they're both even right now. Or maybe not anymore.
Me. I would have to say that AI Overdrive was able to had got a chance to, you know, send a large bag attack to Felix Soy, you know.
That's
But even so, they actually managed to take another point from Felix Soy, making the current score up 4-2.
It looks like the reverse declaration didn't happen after all. Overdrive going for the TKI, while Felix Soy going but not finding a soul for the PCO.
Well, we'll see if AI Overdrive's declaration actually pans out at the very end of this round, but both of the players are at a neck-and-neck situation right now. When both of the players trying to get down to the bottom of the pool while setting a lot of pressure to their opponents, to each other.
Sorry, but they managed to get out of it. I also scoring.
Okay, a nice pressure attack for AI Overdrive, but Peloton also finds the way out just in time. And we're not pretty how this match will go, you know, at this point, because of the fact that they're really been neck and neck against each other. Okay, a good downside for AI Overdrive, but okay, looks like Felix was going to
really pays off, and AI Overdrive manages to get a point in this close round.
Yep. Okay, AI Overdrive's declaration and panning out in progress. Of course.
For the 9-0 stacking, while Felix Soy looks like it's dropped their PCO.
PCO, but well, getting themselves ready for a cold attack, I guess. Looks like Felix Soy has got a clean ball from AI Overdrive's attack.
And 12 spikes from Felix from AI Overdrive. And Felix Soy somehow surviving that.
Yeah, that was a good clutch control from Felix Soy, I have to say. Even though they're Felix Soy was able to opt for a lot better choices to get down to the board and survive, and even topping out their opponent and taking the victory of this round. But anyways, they're still alive. But oh god, that
A series of mystery for Felix Soy that we've gotten to our second TAWS breaker of the string.
yep. Felix Soy in disbelief right now.
Well, yeah, Overdrive starting off strong with the 9-0 stacking.
That's what I would do, you know, if I were him. Nothing better than, you know, 9 pressure, provided you are a strider, you know.
Oh no, an IP Mr. for Felix Soid. Is this gonna be a win for A Overdrive? And it is! With
Yeah,
series of bad Mr. from Felix Soid. Giving A Overdrive the win for the going
it's
on.
like AI Overdrive Drive's declaration has panned out, and we're the living evidence. The first hand of the Guido spectated their match. Okay. Let's take a look at the brackets right now. Looks like we have the the top 8 match being ready to go is Jing versus Hatsu. I don't know what their tutorial username is, by the way, but the 3 rounds right now. So it's already 2:30 a.m. right here in South Korea. You know, I'm actually dozing off right now. But the thing is, I had to be manage the stream for TC seasonals. Very lost.
Oh, yeah, Pitch, can we plug the TAC seasonals? There's a pin for it.
Yeah. And this will be the perfect timing for me to promote their lost TC seasonal events. At least it's not that hot outside, it's just yeah, here we are. This is actually one of the effect connected events that Chris Forrest and the puzzle gaming community used to host an enhanced server but due to the fact that Announce Corporation has just announced their own OTC event called TC Worldwide Championships, as if my memory is correct. This is going to be their lost TC seasonal events before they undergo a major refinement and in terms of format and as well as under a new management, which is secondary read which is management which I'm working at the have put them organized at this point right now. Yeah, we're having Zone Battle Americas in about like 2 hours and 2.5 hours as far as I know. So if this pictures your interest is, go ahead, don't hesitate to join Second Arena's Twitch channel as the winners of the very last seasonal event. And I really want you guys. I really want to have this last event just like any other major event hosted by Puzzle Kingdom, Hard Drop, and other major events like Classical Tetris and whatnot. And yeah, that's it. That's a full seasonal event as well as the commercials. As far as I know, we don't have any other commercials we need to fire, right? No. But it looks like both of the players hasn't joined the room yet.
Starkless and Perception, no?
Yeah. Hey.
I think this is the apparent matchup. I would be inclined to believe, yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
I know. My speech is getting all over the place, I have to say.
This is true.
It's like they're up for a warm-up match right now. I believe the moment that most of the tournament organizers are, as well as commentators, are busy with their real life stuff, especially with their university things. Oh wow. Let's get back to the match right now. Looks like Princess is going for 0-9. While Sockless is trying to pressure their opponent by setting a lot of claws and T-spins. Okay, looks like both of the players are actually a strider. I have to say they are able to keep their PPs up at least 1.88, which is that reminds me of my playstyle when I was when I was a player of TAWS back then. It was like a half a year ago as far as I know, but okay, it looks like Perception against pressure has managed to top out their opponent, taking the victory of the small warm-up round. Commentators are up full, taking over the commentary right now. Okay, looks like they're ready to go.
And there we go, starting the match. 22. Looks like Stark was going for the SDPC while Perception going for PCO and finding.
Yeah, DPC from Perception. That was very straight up kill Sockless, and which he does. 1 point for which they do. 1 point to Perception. Looks like Perception has unfortunately been missed a chance to fire off a DC attack. Okay, it looks like they just got into the mid-game phase right now. Going for 9-0 while Soccer try to get down to the very bottom of the board. It looks like the players are sending a small amount of garbage to each other so that they can make their opponent's board really cluttered. It's one of the strategies I had to say, when it comes to competitive Tetris.
It looks like Perception just kept saying on some more and more garbage, while Starkless kept getting more and
okay, so let's going for. Is that an MKO? I'm not sure. But looks like Perception still doesn't manage to pull off a PC attack. Now they're going for 9-0 right now, but this board is really clean as well. You know, well, Perception had to opt for making holes to their build, and a small mistake from Perception, but manages to find a way.
I don't think that this was a misstroke from Perception. I think it was more of a way to get the ZP spin in there.
Maybe.
But Stark is having quite some trouble, and she seems to have topped out.
Another point for Perception. And get the current score on 0-3.
Perception going for PCO and managing to find a solve while Starkless going for TKI.
And manages to frustrate Perception's plans to, send a PPC attack to Starkless. Okay, a 99,000 for Perception, and as well as Color Clear. Well, Starkless is trying to get down to the very bottom of the board, and maybe pressuring their opponents with a huge attack, but
Perception seems to get into some trouble right now.
looks like they had to burn their eyepiece in order to get down to the board, and that kind of somehow pays off. I guess get that paid off. Okay, 13.
And take a 13 spike on the way to start with.
Both players have a somewhat clean board. Okay, looks like the attack margin time is going to kick in. Taken within any second. I have to say that both players are really good at down stacking, as well as clutch control. Okay, Perception going for another 5-0, 9-0 with a clean board.
Stark is getting into quite a situation, and we're on to a match point for Perception.
Doesn't have a adequate set of blocks to go down step. Triple PC from Perception, but that still doesn't kill Softless. That's kind of remarkable.
This district didn't go on for long, but still, and both sides are still alive.
Okay,
And that it did spike seal the deal, and Perception sweeping Starkless with a score of 5-0.
Okay, looks like all top 8 matches has come to an end now, and we're moving on to the top 6 match, which we will have Dan versus AI Overdrive first. My guess is right, but let's see. But the both of the players are ready to go, I guess. Oh gosh, I'm about to crash out. I know. Both of the players have agreed to do a warm-up match, I guess. It's almost 3 a.m. here, by the way.
Right, so our next match is gonna be a losers quarterfinals match from Dan versus Lady Overdrive.
I wonder if Platinum's up for a commentary right now.
I think Platinum do it in TL stream.
I know. Just my impression, by the way. Okay, let the warm-up match begin. Okay. Yeah, Overdrive going for MS2, I guess? Or maybe Kamoshiro, But
You know what? To be
I
honest, I don't really know what the name of the other opener that Overdrive
MS2.
did was.
MS2, I guess. That's what I know. Okay. 9,000 segment AI Overdrive, while Dan finds a way out and pressure, and as well as the way to pressure AI Overdrive. Looks like both of the players are at a neck and neck situation right now, going back and forth. Okay, that's going to straight up kill their opponent, and then takes the victory of the warm-up match. Okay, it looks like the both players are ready to go.
And let the match begin. Looks like both sides are going for a TKI.
The higher from the both sides indeed. Well, okay, color curve from Dan, but looks like they just made a minor misdrop, but that's going to be kind of lethal. Because of the fact that AI Overdrive has sense and a lot of garbage at the very moment. Okay.
It looks like Dan may have misdropped the S piece, and Overdrive gets the first point of the match. Looks like Overdrive going for a 9-0 stacking, while Dan going for a PCO but not finding the soul.
Yeah. Even so, Dan also managed to survive by the way to pressure the opponent by sending a lot of decent double attacks. I'm not sure if Dan is making a right decision right now. Okay, looks like they take the fight by the way out.
Oh no, and that tip is misdraw. Although it looks like Overdrive seems to find a soul for that. misstroke.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Overdrive needs to
And
have.
how still Squid
Yeah,
by.
that's a kind of a nightmare situation from AI Overdrive right now, but
I don't know how long it will go
yeah,
on.
they don't find a way out.
Yeah.
They were like a few blocks away from getting their eyepiece.
Offside's going for.
Yeah, again.
Oh, maybe no. Like, maybe if I damage for what TKI or something else. Oh no, and the misstroke from that. And the Overdrive gets a second point for this match.
Yeah, even that was a minor misroute. That cost was so huge.
Yeah. I feel like both sides went for TKO or maybe not.
Are you talking to us, by the way? Yeah. You know, are you sending a friendly reminder, by the way? Gee, I would drive. Yeah, that's a kind of a major mistake from Overdrive, but it's like they suit their they're
And it still managed to get
impressive
out.
bus controls. They
Yeah,
somehow made a way out. Yeah.
But another
mistake from AI Overdrive. Give it the opportunity for Dan to even out the match with the results of 2-2.
Both sides went going for TKI. And the AI Overdrive continuing to 9-0 stacking while I'm going for what seems like I turn to do 7 stacking. And AI Overdrive tops out, giving Dan a third point.
No side AI Overdrive again, a remarkable clutch control, wasn't able to save the day of that round. Another attack from AI Overdrive. Oh, gee, looks like yeah, I would go to the player that trying to jump outside to bring off one of the match well. Or never mind. That is right. That manages to pressure AI Overdrive and eventually take another point from him.
It's a match point for AI Overdrive with yet again another declaration of a reverse sweep.
I'm not sure if that will pan out, but let's see. If their declaration actually becomes a reality.
So far, both of them looking fairly clean right now.
Yeah, put it away. Right now, while Dan is trying to find a way way to get access to the well. And looks like they just found it, but at the
Double
very
quad.
moment...
Gonna give a overdrive the third point.
Yeah, Overdrive has just managed to fire off a huge attack to the end, and just at the perfect moment, I guess. A huge downstack attack from Gan, while AI Overdrive is struggling to get it out from the mistrust they made. Yeah, that's the end. By the way,
It's like the end for a overdrive.
Yep.
As Dan gets the 5th point and wins the match.
Okay. Yes. Then manages to move up to the bronze match, also known as the top 4. Who's the top 4? And now we are moving on to
The second
match
match
46. Yeah, top 6.
of losers quarterfinals between Atsu or Perception in the game and Fu for you.
Yeah. I will. Let's say. Then has. By the way, oh, never mind. Looks like Bubu's getting themselves ready right now. So waiting for say, oh, never mind. They're here. But they're up for a one match, by the way. You're listening to me, right? Oh, never mind.
Doing transitions. I have everything under control.
Fair enough. That's understandable.
Looks like we're about to start the warm-up match.
It's like the 7th time.
It's really hard for me to keep track of the players' bulls right now. Really sorry. It's for the call.
Why they have dependency from Perception, although they both came at the perfect time, I think.
Which is Perception made a minor mistake, but looks like that's not going to be a big deal. Okay, now it sounds like from perception. But Fufu is almost ready to fire off a huge attack to perception. Doesn't make it. And perception has just got access to their well. Okay, I'm not sure what perception is up to, but oh, okay, another piece of donation. That's going to pressure Fufu you a lot. Okay, another good massive attack from perception. Okay, double tap.
Double quad from perception.
Double quad. Perception. Okay,
And looks like Fufu topped out and Perception winning this warm-up match, which went for almost 2.5 minutes.
Oh, damn.
It looks like both players are now ready for the match itself.
Okay. We have to apologize until pause for.
Here we go.
Okay, let the other top 6 match begin.
Perception going for the PCO while
Fufu
went for the tried to go for the
Tried-
cannon,
yeah,
but
tried
missed
to-
dropping.
Or maybe they decided not to opt for that opener and just go down. Just to survive but the dire situation they have right now.
Oh god, but that was quite a greedy T-spin from Fufu.
But that they somehow managed to find a way out and get access to the route eventually.
Oh no, a series of bad displacements from Perception.
Okay, looks like they are going back and forth right now. While having both players having their balls a bit cluttered. Maybe not. Please.
Oh no, and that eyepiece dependence, and that was quite a misdrop for you. And
Maybe Procession can take advantage from Fufu's misdrop, by the way, but they don't make it to do so. Fufu now going for a man master.
the misdrops has you somehow managed to get out of the situation they were in.
So that Perception has a really clean ball while
Lord seems a little messy right now.
it's at a precarious situation right now, Mainly because of Perception's GC, but she's like attack.
And a series of bad pieces for you makes them top out, giving Perception the first point.
But while we are doing a commentary of the first match, we just got a rave on Zul. I don't know I don't know how I should read this Chinese letter, by the way. I know what it means, but I would say Zul, which is a Japanese type of chap. But by the way, we have 11.
Looks like we got...
Yeah, precision going for. Oh, I thought they were going for center forward. Okay, possession going for. Okay, a massive pressure attack from Fufuyu, but the fire possession were.
And that's
Was they able
drop
to-
from perception.
But
Will they manage to find a soul? And they sure do.
yeah,
Meanwhile, Fufuyu is stuck in their own situation.
yeah, that is going to straight up. Oh, never mind. You find the way out.
Yeah.
And it were not, and we're not a very big deal.
Yeah, and Perception's board looking a little bit messy.
Because that's one of the that can be easily solved with a few blocks, but looks like we manage to try to pressure perception. Eventually, they managing to take a point from them. Okay.
Perception went for the PCO and found a soul while you seem to have misdropped the TKI.
That's not going to be a big deal, but oh, never mind. That these
This misdrop is gonna seal the deal for this round.
Yeah, that
And
sealed their
Perception,
fate.
it's a 3-1 for Perception.
Possession going for PCO, I guess, but suddenly, by the way,
Perception
pull that off. But
finding a first PC, but find a second and
Another-
third PC.
yeah, another PC perception.
But still he is still alive after the PC.
I think you should get a perception was going to do a instead of TSD by using they can use exploiting the 180 rotation, which is not present in Guideline Tetris. Obsession with a huge pressure attack for 9-0 while Pupuyu has just found a way out and will getting the access to the well. Pro spike from
Well, they also stand at 12 spike at Perception. They them way up and they don't seem to find the solution in the solving time, and Fufuyu takes a second point. Perception going for a PCO while Fufuyu going for the stick spin, which was dropped by a tip, and they misdropped the tip piece, which basically more or less killed the stick spin.
But even so, the Fufuyu has somehow managed to find a way out from, but the people blocks, and eventually find a way to get access to the world. Get the access to the world. Okay, then another drop from you, but they were able to find a way to solve that messed up by making good use of the SRS rotation system. Because But
But
that's
this
going
one,
to.
you didn't manage to find a solving time and perception. A point going to the match point. To see you going for a DT cannon while perception went for a PCO. Also finding the soul.
Okay.
And at that moment,
Yeah, unremarkable, but attack from both of the players. Yeah, that's going to say that kill good for
and
you.
that Spike is gonna seal the deal for good for you, and Perception is gonna move on to the losers losers semifinals.
Yep.
This is true.
Alright, so
Have you had a good perception of the tournament so far?
Hey, to the next match. Oh, never mind. We're moving on to the winners finals right now, which is match number 48, and the Melbourne versus Boltago.
looks like we're actually gonna go for straight up to our first match in the losers semifinals, because Bogotoba is still not here, so the match is gonna be between Dan and Atsu, who just won the last match.
Bongland.
Okay, looks.
Alright, chat. Here's the versus screen you all wanted.
Side down needs to go to somewhere for a minute, but right now I think you need to wait for a minute. By the way, pitch.
That. It's funny.
I'm actually lying on the floor right now, while doing the commentary.
I'm half dead.
Huh? Yeah.
It's a sight to see. We turn on
It's
base
around 2
camp, half
a.m.
of us is gonna be
I
dead.
know. Yeah, it's around 2 a.m. in your time zone, right?
Yeah,
And we're starting the warm-up match.
this is true.
Yeah, well, otherwise I had to stay away until like 8 a.m. because of the fact that I
So
already
both
mentioned
sides
it
going
before,
for a PCO.
Dane missed PC. What a nerd.
I hope that both of the players have a clean. Never mind that. That's a her story.
More or less, both sides are more or less even.
I'm not sure what perception is up to. Even so, they have somehow managed to find a way out from the Mistral as well as the heap of mess. And this like both of the players of stacking the pressure each other. going back and forth, you know, and they're really neck and neck against each other, so they're just skipping lines, setting donation attacks, and another and down stack again, and yeah, nothing more to say about this 1-1 match right now. Okay, position with a huge spike attack, but then finds a way out luckily enough. Looks like both of the players at the night match station right now, but yeah. Outside, the margin time is going to kick in in about 15 seconds right from now. Section going for TSC donation, which pulls off. And there's a huge misdrop on Dan. Right now, which they're trying to take the advantage of from that misdrop, which she does, and taking the victory of this warm-up match.
That's the warm-up?
Yeah, that's the warm-up.
Bro, that lasted like a century.
And let this losers top 4 match begin, as well as the bronze match, I guess. The second doesn't manages to find a way to pull off a PC attack by a single Minamino out, and at the same time that is trying to and that manages the top position now with their TTSD donation, making the current score 1-0.
Then going for the TKI wall. Reception went for the PCO and found the silver.
Yeah.
Both boards looking fairly clean right now.
Let's say both of the players are going for 9 right now. Okay, a huge spike attack from Possession, but that followed with Bit of a drop.
And then getting two eyepieces just in time to make this one seems like another miss. And this double quad is gonna seal the deal for Dan for this round, giving Perception the second point of the match, and in a 1-1, it's now 1-1.
Right now, I have to say though, that wasn't able to have a perfect block place to, you know, bounce back at the previous round. It's a note, by the way. Okay, possession going for 9. Oh wow, that's trying to pressure the opponent. With their D-spin donation right now. But just to have saw it looks like especially saw the car coming and saw. Wait, did you see it set? I mean, spot attack. Looks like that is at the situation in which
that this pistol tower really did do that. Not good. I'm going for the TKI wall. Perception being just a tad bit too late in the execution of the PCO, so Perception sending quite a pressure, but that managed to get out of it.
Yeah.
Double quad.
Perception going for 9. Oh wow, that is right. See, it's a feeling right now that that
it was spike for Perception, which is 1% gonna sit the deal for this round for Dan. And now it's 1-3 for Perception.
Okay, now on to the next round. Then
both sides are now going for PCO.
Yeah, but
neither of them getting
the player doesn't pull that off.
Yeah, okay, seems like op stacking a little bit too much and requires some dependency given from Dan.
Hello, Arrowy. Didn't expect you.
Hello. Yeah, never expected me. I'll just come again.
Hello.
Okay.
It looks like Arrowy is gonna join us in the commentary apparently.
However, Precision finds a way out, you know, with a huge spike attack.
With the dependencies, does not even have to find a way to go down. Unfortunate match point.
Both sides apparently going for PCO again. Neither of them getting the soul, if there was one. And then
Perception is getting a first PC. And it seems like having no pressure at all. And then with the blocking their well still.
Like they have to find a way out. And
get a moment yet again.
And here comes a normal multiplier coming from Dan. However, Perception able to knock it out and able to cancel their garbage. Okay, stacking the combo from Perception, able to sending enough pressure. However, that garbage is kind of cling though to Dan, able to getting a return to sender. Yeah, here goes. 13 spike in total and blocking their well still, and it seems like this might be the end. gets
Maybe
down.
not.
That's a relief,
It looks
but
like-
the
Yeah.
pressure.
I have to say that the possession has like really good skills when it comes to getting clutch control.
Yeah, however, it's already enough pressure, even though it's not enough quite. Oh no, the misshot.
Although somehow I managed to squeak by with from being high up.
Yeah, being high up here and able to go down, and a tons of dependency coming from then, and still survives
And
it,
that
and now it's no
and
more.
that's gonna be it for the match. Perception getting another win.
Yeah, okay.
Score with a final score of 5-1.
So sad perception has their bronze medal secure at the end of the day.
There are medals for them?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
What? What?
Alright,
Wait,
we're
this
doing
is...
winners finals.
Oh, the winners finals? Alright. So,
Yeah.
Perception versus,
No.
Dan was like... No,
versus
Perception
Bogota
versus... No. I mean the last match was like losers semis, or... Because I do miss a lot, alright?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Togo.
it.
The loser series.
NML versus Bako Taco. I think I quite know MML with the STPC spin, or this might be the other one, and Bako Taco with a stick spin.
Mhm.
This is
Yeah.
basically being me versus Silaris. The bow.
Or maybe just clash between the two mostly abused openers.
Most used openers in PBT, it's definitely not a stick spin, alright?
Huh. What about Among Us opener?
Among Us opener, we don't have 180s. Wait, there's no need 180, I suppose. Yeah.
Alright, I forgot. Brain no word.
Forgot what? Oh yeah, you
The
forgot.
transition to screen.
Dude, it's like 2:30 to us, alright? It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
already
hosted
3:30
Talk
right
America
now.
earlier.
Oh, you were host? Oh,
Yeah, I hosted TAWS America earlier, and I'm
Yeah,
hosting
you know,
this. I almost
Yeah,
pressed
As
the stop
wasn't
streaming
able to
button,
put
but
able
fucking
to
cloudy.
hoot.
it's okay.
As
It's
wasn't
okay.
able to stream do a stream with their.
Alright, we're going to see Among Us opener versus SDPC spin. Or the Extensio. Extensio versus Among Us opener giving their emotional damage, and it seems like it's going to be
Emotional damage. Oh goodness.
okay. Okay,
Let him else recover from the emotional damage.
needs to recover to getting a emotional damage, and is still able to survive it, but the Nile stacking him from Boko Togo, and
This was a great quad coming from Bogota Togo.
NML with the IP spin dependency, however, it's quite too late.
Yeah. And Bogota Togo is gonna take the warm-up match with the Vodka's opener.
Completely emotional damage, alright.
Well, I had to say I didn't ask for that opener.
Sus.
That is way too sus. But okay, it does not matter. It's just okay, alright.
Dream opener.
Dream opener,
So
yeah,
does
so
not
true.
matter.
It does not matter unless you're winning. Wait, that doesn't seem right.
This is true.
Okay. Now here we go.
Now the winners finals match. Bogota going for
SDPCs
STC.
versus MS2. Alrighty. Finally, some people having the MS2 skills, but it's just
Bias
kind of way
commentary,
too
let's
ouchy. it's not actually biased. It's just not a very good solution from their board. And Bogotogos have to send the pressure here. Yeah, pressure has been sent, and it seems like NML is not having the right decision to having the down stack. Okay, we're going to see SDPC versus Dixman.
Yeah.
Here comes a PC sending spikes, and this seems like survivor on both sides. And here comes a combo. Not actually combo, just sending cheese. And it does.
And then
It happened the right timing. DT Cannon versus MS2. Oh, not a new DT. It's good. It's still good anyways. Okay, surprise it. And MML with the LP's misdrop. And Bogotoka with the offensive 9-0 stack and able to knock them out of here. 3-0. Stick spin versus SDPC extension. Oh, it's too much spike. And the go down, it does not matter.
One step away
Yeah.
from Bogotogo's
point right now.
taking the victory of the match with a sweep.
Okay,
And it looks
And
like
here's-
Dixon versus
SDPC or the
extended.
yeah, it's extension. However, the stick spin has been sent, so it was completely okay to make it a skin. But oh no,
Yo.
the
And
misdrop has been
Togo
too much.
sweeps with a final score of 5-0.
That's a
Going into the
banger
grand
round.
finals.
Banger round to
Last
make it to the
round.
grand finals. That's true.
Damn, Boggle woke up and chose murder.
Oh, yes, that is instant murder. I mean the murder instantly.
I'll put a gaming words.
Not.
I'm going to get a pound you. I'm going to pulverize you by my striding techniques. If you want, you can redeem commentator 1v1. After that, but I'll be.
Looks like Animal saying that the emotional damage carried from the Amogus opener in the warm-up still carried on to the actual match.
I mean, emotional damage. It's completely emotional damage. You cannot argue with that.
Emotional damage to OP sometimes.
Okay, now we're moving on to the losers round 8, which will be the silver match.
Losers finals between NML and Atsu,
Mm-hmm.
aka Perception.
What's your perception on this match?
Whoa, so true. Opener versus mid game. Alright.
Opener versus mid game. Yeah, that could be a match at this event.
This is true.
Alrighty. This is a rematch or not?
I don't know.
And into
And
the
then I
warm-up
assume
match.
that is a no.
Perception going for PCO while NML going for the SDPC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here comes the extension. Oh. Extension, SDPC spin. And the misdrop, whoopsie daisy.
This is Sydney's drop. He's
That's
dropped
gonna be it.
variation. And Perception is gonna take this warm-up match.
This is for some reason I don't really like to see SDPCs. It's even though it's working, it's just kind of one movement you just bam. Most likely you're just. This is even worse than stick spin misdrop, alright? I think I can see that.
True.
You need to stack up high to the very top of the board.
Yeah, okay. Now that's an early OPs. Alright, we're going to see PCO. Here comes a PC and extension. Dedicated with the extension SDPC spin, but not at a very quite good pieces because you do the misdrop. And here comes the squad and able to knock an ML.
When it goes to Perception, make it a current score of 0-1.
SDPC misdrop variation, so true. PC.
And
PC
finally the
has been
soul.
sent. Yeah, dedicated with the SDPC extension, just kind of way too much. Okay, survives it. Oh, quite needed eyepiece dependency from Perception. Now it's good now.
Yeah.
And
quite a messy
MNL.
force for NML. And Perception is gonna take another point.
Yeah, currently with the 0-2. Alright, STPC against PCO.
PCO.
Yo,
Please, you really have to. Okay. I mean, it's your funeral. Okay, it's a successfully STPC's been able to knock them out with a one shot. ML just kind of being a Silaris, but that is more unstable than Silaris at the same time.
Oh.
And it's, yeah, OP's misdrop. I mean, does not even have the right pieces to make a extension. Okay. So able to survive it, does not even use the multiplier, and here comes the Nio stacking from Perception, and survives it from both sides. Still survives it, and wasting their pieces to go down for an MNL, it's 1-3. Okay.
PPC versus PCO. And
Another piece is DPC extension. However, that's the very good decision come from MML. Here comes a down stack. Not quite enough. I mean, it's enough to send in the pressure. Need a T-piece. Where's the T-piece? Okay, that was a little bit too late, and still able to go.
pretty damn greedy as well. And we're getting into a match point.
Yeah. Okay, SDPC spin. SDPC, okay, now it's good now. But it's kind of with the no PC solve for them. Okay. Perception able to survive it, and seems like went a little bit speedy from NML, and here comes the pressure. Okay, not the misdrop.
Both of the players are going back and forth right now.
Yeah, kind of in the very wrong decision coming from NML, and seems like it's almost the end.
Yeah.
It's not
Maybe
quite.
not.
Yeah, maybe not, but
It's still hard to decide yet.
they just really had to getting a right pieces, also having the right decision, or else they're just getting knocked out. So
Yeah.
okay, that's a very good T-spin scam, but still at the very top of the board. Okay, gets down, quite nice. Extremely greedy with these. I do not suggest that, but I think it just pays off for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perception with the misdrop. I mean, it's almost having no solve to the perceptions board.
It's also quite a messy board for perception.
Yeah, it's
Both
quite
them
messy,
are
but
pretty on
it
the
was
board.
quite a little bit too much. You did a little bit misdropping, and yeah, quite lacking to the board it seems, and
And perception is gonna move on to the grand finals.
the keyboard. Yeah, your keyboard just instant knocks you out. Yeah, because
Keyboard
They're
cannon
getting it.
just
did they actually press the Windows button, or else it
Maybe
disconnected?
they just open the NVIDIA graphics settings
Keyboard is
on
connected.
accident. That happened to me a few times.
Disconnected. Playing Tetrio, the only thing that you have to worry about is your keyboard just instant disconnected all of a sudden. I mean, just like bam. What? No Windows button, just disconnected. Alright. That is way too worse.
And now we're gonna get on to the grand finals between Bogle Togo and Perception.
Yeah, so true. And here comes Pidge going to change in their background, and
Well, thank you for the play-by-play outside of the game, Roy. That's very helpful. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah, I'm way too helpful. Thank you very much.
Actual banger. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Okay, you know what? Now here comes. Oh, right. I always turn on my status onto online when I was like, yeah. Sometimes you're busy. Ugh.
Just get
Sorry.
pinged. Boggled.
Yeah.
I forgot to fucking update the things. It's disgusting. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares?
Alright, Perception is currently on fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, we have our Bogotago, the ultimate opener. Alright, you know what? It's not actually always that open. They do quite open it a little bit, but I don't really think that's the fully opener main, alright? They call me Mr. Opener. Alright.
Opener versus the opener.
No, I call you a disappointment. Bruh, Paige, you were just being a Gordon Ramsay all of a sudden. Oh my god.
Alright, it's a secret motivation.
Okay. Yeah, it was currently being last. How to being Taiwanese? You're just only you're just being way a little bit toxic onto your friend, and then yeah, was like just like that. Alrighty. Did I going to warm up?
Yeah,
Same thing.
warm up it is, I guess.
Alright, it is, yes.
I
Got it.
warm up for the TAWS.
PCO and against
What
a
the fuck? Horse
horse
opener.
opener. Yeah, horse
Horse.
opener.
The one opener.
Having no emotional damage at all. Okay. And here comes the second PC.
The emotional damage did not
But
work.
it has rather, raised their anger.
Yeah, alright, it's okay.
Their strategy backfired, I guess.
Horse opener is too much. You put too much effort out of this. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, it's first to 7 if I guess correctly. It's it's the fucking grand finals.
Oh, make it
Yeah,
first to
really,
7-Eleven.
it's the God thing.
Yeah, 7-11.
Finals.
In TAWS U 11 in the original TAWS 7 it is. Alright. Fuck 7-11.
What kind of 7-Eleven food items do you really like? Do you guys really like?
I like the cash register.
Are you real?
Right.
Bruh.
I don't think I even have a 7-Eleven
No.
in the country. So...
Now I know why Dretsu just break up with you. Alright.
Okay. That's really a weird answer I've heard in my life.
No.
Okay,
It was
okay. Alright, it happened already.
alright. Okay.
We're about to start the grand final match.
Let the grand finals begin.
Yeah. Bagutogo versus Perception.
We're going for the stick spin, while Perception going for PCO, not finding the PC.
Yeah, not having the right solve, and it seems like getting a quite down step with the arrow and go down. Okay, seriously, I'm not at a right advertising myself.
And the light piece came one piece too late, and Bogotogo is gonna take the first point.
And it seems like quite miss holding the pieces, but still able to overstacking a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, it looks like there's
both of them were kind of miming at the beginning.
yeah,
What?
but their missiles are quite minor, so that they can resolve those issues in a few seconds with a few blocks.
All right. Now onto like unstoppable make game right now. Ooh, pressure has been sent. It seems like Boggle is currently in the trouble right now. And Perception with the dedicated with the 9-0 stacking. Oh, now it's gone. Now onto a donation here has been sent.
That one miss drop from Bogotogo cost this 1 point, and this is gonna be a 1-1 right now.
I have to say that Bogotogo's was, full of Parmigiano Reggiano. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Overstacking a little bit from Bago and okay, able to go down. Getting quite a very good combo. Missed the quad instantly, but it's not enough. Yeah, still able to survive it on both sides. And here comes the back-to-back donation coming from Perception. It's ×4 now. Now on to cut to 0. Alright. Still going down right now, and the eyepiece misdrop.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's sad.
Yeah, 0 AR moments. PCO.
Both sides going for PCO, finding the PC
Yeah, with
and
the
Tetsu moment.
included. Pass-through included, but a misdrop came from Bogotogo. Overstacking a little bit too much. But, does not even aim for the double quad. Yeah, they're both just kinda just don't do that instantly. Just trying to stall.
Yeah. Both sides going for
Easy.
PCO again, and both getting the solve.
Yeah, this is not a.
Yeah, without any pass-throughs. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, okay, it's alright, it's alright. Okay. Perception. Perception just went on the defense mode. Well, Bogotok with a dedicated 9-0 stacking, and things like able to sending many pressure here. Oh, sending enough pressure, and things like does not even having the right pieces to going down. And yep, here we go, 3-2. And okay. It seems like Sticks been sending enough pressure, however, yeah, they're able to going down. And that's a quite well sending donations here. Even though that does not count to 4.
I have a feeling that we're actually watching a top 8 matches of the TAWS you event.
What? You mean which way of you see that? Okay, here comes a misdrop. Yeah, the SP misdrop from Bogotá is just way too painful.
Yeah, it's just my personal feeling. So
Going for PCO, although perception misdropping and Togo getting the soul.
okay, another misdrop from Togo, I guess, but they easily find their way out from their misdrops.
Yeah, misdropping a little bit. Why? Why survives it does not even trying to do the back chaining,
Well,
however,
it's right
it's
from
already.
perception is gonna take its toll on Togo.
Yeah, okay.
Stick spin versus
Oh.
PCO.
Yeah.
And also
Oh, that's enough pressure. However, getting the right pieces is kind of quite too late from perception. It was 44 with the tie. Okay. And stick spin yet again, and kind of quite misdrop is seems from perception. Oh. Yeah, still
and
survives.
Perception still made it to survive the stick spin.
Yeah, surviving the stick spin is a quite common to see in some ranks play, and well, dedicated with an IO stacking from Bogo. Yeah, okay, still been a little bit aggressive here, and yeah, trying to finding the pressure is just quite just make their board a little bit messy from Bogo. And however, Perception's board with a very clean stack and gets a quite well down stack, 14 spikes in total. Oh, yeah, this is quite almost death. Yeah, okay. Okay, still a little bit of survival make game gaming right now, and
Game survival.
yeah, they're quite good players just went on making survival. Okay, survives it. How perception may having a right down step. Oh, double quad. Yeah, here we go, double quad. However, that's the right time to having the right
quad
piece.
from Togo, which seems to have paid off.
But It's still in a tough situation for blocking board very well. Okay, never mind. It's plain now. It's quite plain. And I take my words back.
And Bogle Togo is gonna top out. It's 5-4 for perception. Looks like stick spin versus PCO. Missed PC. Or if there was even a PC.
Ooh, enough pressure, however, getting the right solution, and yeah, that's a very well down stack from Perception, and here comes the 9-0 stacking.
And a missed from Bogle Togo.
And the pass through, yeah, this is not going to survive.
It's
bracket
a
reset.
And the bracket reset point. Oh god. It's like stick spin versus PCO.
Yeah, sticks it with a PCO, and okay, does not having the right piece to getting a color here, but it might be a very good solve to getting a quite no. You know what?
20,
That's a
20. At 27 spike.
yeah, 27 in total, and does not having the right piece. Yeah, that was just instant death. Painful.
Yeah, we're going to click that.
PCO, no. Neither of them find the soul.
Okay.
If there was even a soul.
And survives it, and okay. Still not a very good situation coming from Bubble Taco, and the misdrop is quite letting them getting the worst spot. Oh my god, Bratto, yeah, you're just trying to make you almost as a death sentence, and here we go, that's a bracket reset.
It's about to become bracket. It's about to be a bracket reset match, the true grand finals between Bogle Togo and Perception.
Yeah, no, what, round 2? Yes, that's a round 2 with the 4-2-7 or the 3-2-7. Okay, yeah, 74. I said.
Yeah, 7-5. 7-5.
Yeah,
Oh, 75? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I clearly remember that, Bogle Togo was one point away from the tiebreaker.
Okay, right. I was quite kind of disconnected. I mean, my brain is currently disconnected. All right, it's 3 a.m.
It's already 4 a.m. here.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. here, and you just you have to prepare for the TEC later.
Yeah. I think I need to use my Nintendo Switch instead of PC when streaming TCS. Okay, it looks like the both players are ready to ready to start
And we're about
the very last match of the event
of this TAWS. And we're about to start the true grand finals.
Yeah, the true finals has been decided, and here we go.
Grab his SDPC.
SDPC finds a PC. Oh, if that's another IPC, it might be an instant death. I mean, 7 back. I don't expect that too much. Okay. Yeah. Finish their opener onto the mid games, just so Oh, so here we go. Sit and sing. Oh, the pressure has been set. It seems like Okay, still survives the coming from Boggle Taco, and yeah, quite an enclosed match currently. Oh, vertical eyepiece misdrop from Perception. Yeah, probably just going to send Equality Might be to death. And that's a twice games from Perception and able to going down. Able to going down with the T's, with the T and the eyepiece. Okay. They're surviving. Yeah, there is pretty much their skill level is quite close. Okay, this percent then, and the pressure is up, but it's going to getting another stall because they do survive it, and here comes the pressure. The pressure of the 4 statement. It was currently survive set. Okay. Whoa. Alrighty. Oh, that's not enough. That's not enough.
From Togo. Although
Yeah.
Perceptions managed to down stack and cancel it all.
Perception with the very right pieces RNG with a very good survival. Clutch into the survival, and seems like does not even having the right pieces in Taco, and okay, still survives it from both sides. Quad it. Now because of how these two just went, they're just way too endurance, I have to say, and here we go, Garbage Martin.
And the first match of the true grand finals is already past 3 minutes long somehow.
Yeah, this is the first match. Okay, pressure has been having no pressure at all, it seems. I mean, it's still able to going down, and it seems like Perception finds a quite well solution, and misdropping from Boggle Taco, and oh, this could be a little bit fatal, and yeah.
And it almost 4 minute round. Perception gets the first point.
That's a crazy round, and I would agree, and so does everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, misdropping the stick spin. But however, Perception with the colleague player only. Quite with the unfortunate from both sides. Okay. Yeah. Alright, still going to aiming for that. Wait, what is this? This is 6-3. The 6-3 stack with the all-in strategy from Perception, even though it's not quite well enough. Manages going down, and okay. Yeah, they do survive that. Impressive. Yeah, it might be just getting exhausting. It was just like way too. That is way too intense already. Ooh. Yeah, Bogota does not even have the right pieces to going. Gets to clean lines, and now it's all good now. Okay, the quite advanced T-spin setup. It still does not matter. It's just way too mid game. We only play T-spin setups just like
no,
even
and-
though
and
even though
it's
you're
been
playing
struck.
yeah,
And Bernadette
okay,
getting the
IP.
second point.
Yeah, perception is currently on fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Although not finding the PC in the PCO.
The on fire progress never ending. Okay, now I will always say that.
And
Bogotago
that
with
piece
the
was
six-
one piece too late yet again, and Bogotogo is gonna take the first point.
commentator curse, it seems. Now, okay, onto the stick spin, and again say, okay, PC, oh, but a misdrop in the stick spin from Bogotago. But able to get the clean well, gets a donation here. Okay,
Bogotogo managed to somehow go down, but getting back up pretty quickly.
Wait. Should I just using the Zeppies and also using the Elspeth? But it doesn't. It's SS rank. SS rank also misdropping again. Quite pretty much dead already.
So much is dropping that and that Persephone took a third coin.
Yeah. Okay.
Stick spin versus PCO.
Yeah, that was kind of way too unstable from Ogo, but yeah, Cindy's stick spin is good, but okay, yeah, Perception's able to survive it. And dedicated with the Nio stacking again, and the pressure has been sent 76 PM. Catching right up.
DT Cannon versus PCO. Not finding a soul.
Oh, DTD! Oh, frick! Flip,
no.
you missed the DTD! This is so cringe. Yeah, I think most of us can see that DTD, and that's an instant karma. And so getting the right pieces, is good. Also, you have to use the RNG with the garbage.
PCO versus PCO. Both
Yeah,
finding
that's
a soul.
YPC. YPC from oh yeah, this is not a PC. But however, the PC came in from Perception. Donation here, please pressure, please pressure. Okay, here's the pressure. Oh,
And the
miss
Mistral
drop.
right piece.
Vertical eye piece
Bogotago.
miss.
And it's a 5th point for Perception.
That is hurt indeed. And here
I
we go.
felt that myself, Bogotogo. Happened to me
What?
back in, like, I don't remember which toll it was. I think it was in the TAWS against Golden Drop where I could have won the pick, and got into the grand finals. And
Oh,
I missed
double
the
quad,
pick.
it's able to sending them to
Oh.
sky. However, does not able to let them to top out. And an instant eyepiece Mistra. Oh no, this is not
Oh,
a
no.
quite good solution.
Bogotogo not looking so good right
Yeah,
now.
it does not even looking so well. Also, perception with the on fire progress. It was completely fair. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just survives it. Survives it somehow, but however, it's quite cheesy. Now it's good, now it's so clean as hell, I am have to say. Quite does not even count to 3, count to 4. Okay, Tetris player moment, you don't know how to count, based. And here comes the Nio stacking, to send the pressure, however, it does games from Perception. Oh. Yeah, I think that's that. That's that already.
And 5-3 and 5-3 as Bogotogo gets the 3rd point.
Okay, stick spin against a PCO.
Yeah. Not finding the PCO not finding the soul. If there was a soul,
Yeah.
of course. Well, I keep saying not finding the soul. It's not finding the
Extremely
soul.
gritting with this setup, and I mean, you're still survived, so you're currently winning. Okay, now you're definitely not winning.
And both
Okay.
sides seem to have misdropped a little.
Okay, this is so misery. This is so miserable.
no. Oh, the
yeah.
misery.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is way too misery. This is way too miserable.
Yeah. The emotional damage is fucking up.
Oh, okay. Too much, please.
Emotional damage.
You're having too much. You're having too much. Oh, survives it. Down stack. Multipliers has been sent. Okay. Okay, perception with the up stacking is still able to send in the pressure. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's quite way to going down from perception, and Boggle Toggle is currently still we're staying with the blasting. It was safe for now. I would rather just go skim for that. Yeah, you're just way too obstacle.
Just did not get the tippies in time. And it's a match point for it's a TAWS point for perception.
Yeah, we're gaining the tournament point.
And the misdrop stick spin from Boggle Togo.
Misdropping stick spin, it was okay, but just don't do that way too often. You're really trying to lose it. Okay, it really was some virus things, and things like here's the pressure, and here's Nile stacking from perception. Yeah, that's a quite well timing. And seems like Bokotoko is still with the unstable four statements.
And
It's still able to go down.
quite a misdrops coming from perception, and Boggle Togo manages to squeak another point in.
Yeah, it's still tournament point. It was 4-6. Stick spin against a PCO. Finds a PC. Better just make it count, or else you're just get instant karma. Oh no! Yep, there goes. I said it. You're instant death.
And this is it. Perception is gonna win this toss.
The TAWS 52 winner has given to the perception. Whoa, the 11 winning streak. Okay.
Yeah.
Well done, my man.
Won every warm up and every tournament point and every match, every warm up and every match during the matches. It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we even have the finals or not?
We don't have any top finals.
Oh yay! No, we can just go raid, or the raffle just start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh frick! Okay, Paige. Yep, here we go. Perception versus Paige.
All right, looks like Pidge versus the winner.
Alright, I'm taking revenge for Boggle. Ain't no way. Says by the person who just losing every time in the finals based. Sorry, that was completely roasting. Oh my god.
Oh wow. Alright, oh god.
Yeah.
That's really what Peter wrote in the chat in the lobby. Alright, taking revenge for Boga. There's no way.
No way. Lamau picked my hero. Yeah, we can have having our Scop Host versus On Fire 11. Okay.
Yeah. That's versus a pizza type for finals.
First Larcer and Super Tuber. Now this base. Okay. Perception versus another opener main.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see their board. You can see their stats. We can see our scuffed host stats with the 73 APM. So
Yeah. And speaking of about scuffed, I also had earlier on a very scuffed match versus PJ.
hey,
So
hey, but it's still okay. It does not matter.
yeah.
And,
And
I mean,
going
if it is
PCO
not
finding
scuffed,
the
this is not
solution.
tall. Yeah, okay, get the donation here and get to the very well down stack. And straight out into TUPPS, alright, scary as hell. Ooh,
Oh, and a miss drop from PJ.
yeah, trying to do the donation from Perception. And we're going to see. I knew it. And this
If I had enough
is-
points, I probably would have picked to be a fun finalist myself, but yeah.
but at least you turn off the spice, so. Oh!
Oh no,
too
PJ!
much. Okay, still survives it. Pog. Okay. Pitch with the miss dropping still. Okay. Yeah, completely being unstable from pitch. I mean, 3 AM gaming. What else can you expect? But
Yeah.
it's able to knock Perception getting the first point. Okay, 1-1 tie. Then Drunk Alba versus PCO.
And not finding the solve.
Yeah, this is my way always to doing the Drunk Alba, so. Oh. Alrighty, it seems like it's still way on thinking from Perception, and the miss drop, it's kinda way too cringe. And yeah, Pincer.
Is PJ gonna get that revenge for Bogle Togo?
Alrighty, we can see
Both
PCO.
but
Else.
Perception doesn't
Oh.
solve and PJ miss drops it.
Yeah, this is way to the this is into the misery, it seems.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
still
the
able to
misery.
fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's currently still in the misery, but Perception with the overstacking 9-0 stack, even though it does not sending any damage, but yeah,
And that spike is gonna give PJ the third point.
yeah, you use your 9-0 stack and you're getting a return to sender for sending clay garbage.
PCO
1, 2, 3.
versus
PCO with the miss drop and can.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. They missold.
Uh-oh.
It just
That's
missold.
PJ still alive and going for the
Yeah.
grid, going for broken.
Donation here. That is way too greedy.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, nah, no. Don't do that. That was way too greedy.
Both
That
sides
donation
seem
is
like,
here.
both PJ and Perception seem like being greedy quite a lot.
Yeah, now currently
match. It's a match point for PJ.
yes. And another TKNI against a PCO, but quite misdropping the PCO from Perception, and things like the donation is going to up top. Woo. Yeah, it's quite enough garbage and oh, miss dropping, okay.
That's bistro.
Yeah, it's still able to fix. You know what? I screwed it. What I say.
Perception is managed to come back from that, and 4-2 for PJ.
Yeah, 2-4, and another PCO from both sides. And PC has been sent, gets another PC from Bread and Butter, and Singside aiming for the DPC setup, even though there was one line of garbage, and here comes the quad. Quad has been sent, and the garbage is still able to... Okay, this is not a PC, so it was... whoopsie daisy, you just not having the right timing, and yeah... I don't know. Okay, still survived.
Clutching it.
And the donation in the down stack, that is way enough to murder, and that's it.
And Pitch, and as Pitch said, he got the revenge for Bogle Togo.
And
It's a
Pitch
final
Duck
score of
final
5-2.
win rate has been increased. Your win rate of Duck finals has finally increased, my man.
Yeah.
Bongo is my student. I'll do everything to help
You
him.
you finally end Perception with the 11 winning streak. That was completely caught.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we have no more readings, right?
No more. We can do the funny raffle. I don't know.
Yoy.
I could get this up.
And we can finally go raid
There
someone.
we go.
Maybe later.
We have the raffle. Now. Here. Goes out. There we go. Should have everyone. No, the duplicates right here. All the box people should be in the... Alright, I'm gonna trust ads and use his.
Okay, and
Ads, did you include acting shady? Or did they get DQ'd?
yeah, I think Shitty gets DQ.
Because that's the only difference between ours is acting shady, I believe.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Right, I'm gonna trust ads. And here's a funny raffle.
And I wonder, and the winner should be
Not a overdrive.
yeah, not I overdrive. Artem Robobot. Who is it? Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
Oh, they have a two profile picture. Mac. Just type out their name. Something like that.
Oof. That's so sad. The overdrive got debated so much. Okay.
Got pranked.